I got like this weight off of my shoulder, uh, which I love. It was nice going out, literally talking to anybody today, anyone that passed by, and those moments when I felt that fear, like, oh, maybe I should not. I went, oh, whatever, let's just go for it, you know. The past of the day when you suggested for me to say certain things, and then when I doubted myself and went, oh no, I'm not gonna say that, and I went, oh, who cares? I just went for it. Um, it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. So no, I actually really enjoyed today, and I feel like it's something that I can engage in more. And I need to do more, you know, um, just to release myself from that social anxiety. So enjoy it. And it's funny because you know me, I talking to people for me is easy, but going out talking to random people, all of a sudden a fear seems to creep in. And today was very relaxing. So yeah, thanks a lot for today, man. You kicked it off, talking to everyone. That was actually very inspiring at the beginning. When you told everyone, I am here practicing social freedom, and I've got my friend here, and I'm gonna help him to release himself from all that social anxiety, and that was awesome. So that inspired me. I was like, yep, I gotta do this. Let's go. Let's get it done today. And yeah, man, we just jumped in. We just jumped in, so that was good. So I definitely recommend people try this, 100%, and throw yourself in. But we had a nice set day today because we did a meditation at the beginning, then we did the ice bath, and then from there straight down to Brighton, and then straight into social freedom. So it was good. It was a nice set day, a nice set day. So I'm feeling very good, very content, very happy, and yeah, man, I'm up for doing this again. So, but that video you sent me the night before, it was about 3 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes. I watched that video, and you said, treat this as though it was life or death, and that clicked something for me in my head, and I thought to myself, yeah, I can do this, man. You know, if my life depended on it, what would I do? And I've been in those situations before, so I thought, yeah, I can do this. Come on. Literally treated it as though it was life and death. So there was no question about whether or not I was going to speak to someone or shy away. I had moments of doubt, yeah, but then I kicked myself in the ass and went out there and just did it anyways. And it was fulfilling. Yeah, really good today. I enjoyed it.
You're a completely different person today. Completely different person.
I think I'm ready to take over the world, Sha.
It's a crazy thing. Like, I never danced on the street before, and I never think that I can dance on the street.
So
I
you
feel
found-
like I become a different person right now. I'm totally different person than before, and I become a better person. I'm social. I'm freedom than before, and yeah, it's the best gift of this Christmas. And I'm braver than everyone on the street because I can dance. They can't. I have a little bit depression before, but I think I'm better. I think when the day I met you, because meditation, it helped a lot.
Yeah. And how, compared to Wednesday, how do you feel now after what we did?
Oh, Wednesday I have a little bit a doubt on this training.
Yeah.
But only 3 hours. I become different person. 3 hours.
And look how calm you are on camera. You said you were nervous.
Oh,
now
yeah,
you're calm.
I can't on camera before.
But now, feel okay?
I feel okay. I recommend you try at least one time.
Yeah.
You will see a different world.
And most importantly, what you said was be grounded. When I go through those emotions to become grounded, that will help me a lot. Thank you very much.
And how do you feel this has benefited you?
Definitely now I'm able to detach myself from the emotions that come with thought that people are scrutinizing and judging me. And that itself is a huge relief because none of them are bothered. For 2 minutes they might just look at me, maybe laugh, but I shouldn't be bothered about that. And as soon as I started to drop the sense of what should I say, fear and the apprehension that I had, I started to not feel anything. I think it's a very important skill, and I think all young people should be given this particular training.
Great. Okay. And you said earlier, when I asked you whether you'd speak to, whether if you saw somebody that you found attractive, would you go over to them and say, I find you attractive? How would you find the idea of doing that now?
I might be able to do that now.
Yeah? And earlier it was a hell no, right?
No, definitely no.
Okay. All right.
I observed you, and I saw how quickly you could adapt different persona, and it felt like it's something doable. It's not something that's very. So it should not be a source of embarrassment. If you reach out for something that really, you want to do, it could be an acting as well, and anything in your life. If you strictly follow the training that you have had, and if you implement that in your real life, I'm sure you'll be able to succeed more than what most of us are doing. Instances when you asked me to do a few unusual activities, I found it quite embarrassing to perform. But you told me something very pertinent. Be mindful. And rather than going with my emotions, I started to drop my attention into my body. And that clearly helped me to perform some of the things I would never ever have performed otherwise. And just after that, there was 1 second when I really realized that there was this positive energy that I was radiating. I mean, it had accumulated and I was radiating. And I felt very happy that I did this exercise. I thought I couldn't do it. And I did not know how much of I was going to be involved in. So initially I thought there's something that you will be doing and I'll be watching. But then when he kept on throwing me into the cold face, I thought it's doable. Because some of the things I was so hesitant to do in the pre-lunch session, I easily did it after lunch, and there was no shame in doing those things. You commended me on that. I'm very happy that you did that. And we nicely started the day with some, telling me about some of the principles. And initially, I didn't want to say that, but I saw you performing in a very, as an example, so I could pursue that. Since you loudly shouted out amidst the most thronging crowd in Soho, London, which is one of the most thickly populated, central London areas, and you stood there and proclaimed certain things that I was this person and not this person. Gosh, I could never do that. So when I heard that, I thought maybe I could trial it out. So that's where second time when we did that, I could do it more fluently without, putting those unnecessary judgments within me. Then the third one you asked me was to, it is again a bit embarrassing to dance in front of quite a few of those hotels. As you know, as a part of COVID, all the people are sitting outside, not inside the shops. And I had 1 minute of also extremely embarrassing dancing. But somewhere in the middle of that, you told me, focus on your mind, be mindful. And I did that, and I lost that sort of, it's not nervousness, it's more of embarrassment. And I definitely got over that. So all those things has taught me that it's all man-made, it's all my generation of, resistance within me. So now I'm looking at my own patterns of resistance and I'm learning to unravel them, and that helps me a lot. And another thing, what I really wanted to say, that when I was coming back, I felt such a positive feeling within me. Like my bosom was swelling with pride that I've done certain things which I've never ever have done. And that is a gift that probably we should be giving to all, young people. Because it is at that age that we start to create this unwanted, sort of negative thoughts about ourselves. We need to replace that with positive thoughts. And this is one opportunity, this is one exercise that if they follow regularly, I'm sure they will all succeed in life. I think it's crucial that they try it out, particularly if they feel self-doubts, if they feel self-esteem is not up to the mark. Because that is what is holding all of us back.